As per change timetable, we have lecture of English today from 1 to 2 p.m. So join fast so that we will start our lecture. At the last, I will take your attendance. So be present up to the last. Okay. Today is the 18th of September. So in the last lecture, we have studied that how many types of consumption are there. Okay. So we have uh, discussed about that. We also have did some exercises regarding that. Okay, I will present the screen. Is the screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll proceed. In the last lecture, we have discussed about what is the consumption. Okay, so consumptions are the words which we use to join two words or two phrases or two sentences. Okay, and how many types of consumptions are there? There are three types of consumptions. First is coordinating consumption and its subtype. Second type is correlative consumption, and the third type is subordinating consumption. Let's summarize it once again so that you will remember that. So the seventh part of speech in the last lecture, we have discussed the seventh part of speech. It is conjunction. Okay, so conjunction is a word which connects two or more words, phrases, or parts of sentences. Okay, so it is called as conjunction. Okay, so and, both, and, or, but, these are the conjunctions. Also, we have discussed about the types of conjunction. So how many types of conjunctions are there? There are three types of conjunctions. First is coordinating conjunction, second is correlative conjunction, and the third is subordinating conjunction. So these are the three types that we have seen in the last lecture. Once again, revise it for our sake. So first is the coordinating conjunction. Okay. So what is the coordinating conjunction? Coordinating conjunctions are the conjunctions which allow you to join words, phrases, and clauses of equal grammatical rank in a sentence. So when we are using coordinating conjunction to join two words or two sentences or two phrases, the condition is that two words should have equal grammatical class. Okay, that two words that two words the two words should have the equal grammatical class. Let's see what are the coordinating conjunctions. F uh, we can remember them with the mnemonics or acronym fanboys. Fanboys. Okay, so F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So these are the coordinating conjunctions that we remember with its acronym or with its mnemonic, that is fanboys. So yes, we have discussed about them. Then the second type of conjunction is correlative conjunction. What is the correlative conjunction and how is their structure or how is their pattern? The correlative conjunctions are the pairs of conjunctions that work together. So these are the pairs of conjunctions. They came in pair. Okay, they came in connection. That is why they are called as correlative. So correlative conjunctions are pairs of conjunctions that work together. Correlative conjunction is a subcategory of coordinating conjunction. Some examples are either or, neither nor, not only but also, if else, okay, hardly had, scarcely had. These are the conjunctions that we uh, call it as correlative conjunction. Okay, so this is about the correlative conjunction. Let's see its example. I am not only honest but also studious. So the two words having same class, that is honest and studious. These two words are having same class and its class is adjective. Okay, honest and studious. These are the adjectives. That is why they are connected or joined with correlative conjunction, not only but also. Correlative conjunction is a subtype of coordinating conjunction. You may call it as coordinating conjunction also. Okay, then the third type is C, subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so these are the conjunctions. Let's see its definition. Subordinating conjunctions join independent and dependent clauses. Okay, so subordinating conjunctions join independent and dependent clauses. There are two types of clauses in a sentence, and to join them we use subordinating conjunctions. A subordinating conjunction can show a cause and effect relationship, a contrast, or some other kind of relationship between the clauses. So if there are two clauses, that is coordinating main clause and subordinating clause, if there is a cause and effect relationship, if there is if there is a cause and effect relationship or a contrast or some other kind of relationship between these two clauses, then only we use these type of conjunction, that is subordinating conjunction. So what are its examples? Its examples are because, since, as, though, although, while, whereas. Okay, so these are the subordinating conjunctions. Also, some of the adverbs like until, after, and before. Okay, until, after, and before. These are the adverbs that can function as conjunction. Okay, that can function as a subordinating conjunction. So, what is the list of subordinating conjunction? The list is after, although, as if, as long as much as soon as though, because, before, by the time, even if, even though, if, in order that, in case, in the event that, least, now that, once, only, only if, provided that, since, so, supposing, that, than, though, till, unless, until, when, whenever, where, wherever, whereas, whether or not, while. This is the list of subordinating conjunction. The difference between coordinating and subordinating conjunction is that subordinating conjunction we use with the sentences having two clauses, and one of them is main and other is subordinating clause. So this is the list of some subordinating conjunctions. Yes, we were at the exercise. Okay, so we haven't completed exercise, so let's see what is there in exercise. The first example, let's discuss it. I can stay out. I can stay out until the clock strikes 12. Okay. So here the adverb until functions as a subordinating conjunction. And why it is so? To connect two ideas. Okay. For connecting these two ideas. There are two ideas in a sentence. I can stay out. This is one idea or one sentence. And the clock strikes 12. This is the another idea. That is second idea. Okay. So I can stay out is the independent clause. Why it is independent? Because for its meaning it is not dependent on the another clause, that is the clock strikes 12. I can stay out is a meaningful sentence, and the clock strikes 12 is not the meaningful. Because why? Because it doesn't we don't get any type of meaning. Okay, we don't get any type of meaning through the clock strikes 12. घड्याळात 12 वाजले, यातनं काय अर्थबोध होतो का? नाही होत. त्यामुळं, and that is why it is called as dependent clause. It is dependent on I can stay out until. Okay, that is why it is dependent. The independent clause could stand alone as a sentence. So in this example, the independent clause I can stay out is the independent and can stand alone. It does not take any type of help, or it doesn't require any type of help from other sentence, that is the clock strikes 12. Okay, so that is why it can stand alone as a sentence. The dependent clause depends on the independent clause to make sense. Okay, and here is the another clause is the dependent clause, and it depends on the independent clause, that is I can stay out. Okay, टू मेक सेन्स, त्याचा अर्थबोध होण्यासाठी, टू मेक सेन्स, त्याला अर्थपूर्णता येण्यासाठी जो इंडिपेंडंट क्लॉज आहे तो इंडिपेंडंट क्लॉजवर अवलंबून असतो. ओके, the independent clause would stand alone as a sentence, but the dependent clause depends on the independent clause to make a sense, and that is why they are called as main clause and subordinate clause. Okay, so let's see it with example. Though he was sick, he appeared the exam. Okay, so in this example, though is called as subordinating conjunction. It came in front of that sentence. It came in at the very beginning of the sentence, and it is completing, or it is giving meaning to that sentence. Okay, so, and there are also two clauses in the sentence. He was sick and he appeared the exam. So here he was sick, तो आजारी होता. याला काहीतरी सेन्स आहे. ही अपियर्ड द एक्झाम. ही अपियर्ड द एक्झाम. याला काही सेन्स आहे का? तर त्याला सेन्स येण्यासाठी फॉर द सेकंड क्लॉज, दॅट इज ही अपियर्ड द एक्झाम, if we want to make a sense from it, we have to connect it with the first sentence, that is though he was sick. Okay, that is why these are called dependent and independent clause, or main clause and subordinating clause. Okay, so that is why here he was sick is the main clause, and he appeared the exam is the subordinate clause, which is dependent on the first clause. Then the next example is the train left before I reached the station. The train left before I reached the station. Okay, so here the train left. Does it making any sense? गाडी सुटली. काय अर्थ होत होते का? नाही होत. Why? Because it is dependent on next part of the sentence. Okay, before I reached the station, the train left. Okay, मी स्टेशनला पोहोचण्यापूर्वी गाडी सुटली. Okay, so these are the two clauses. Then the third is I drank a glass of water because or as I was thirsty. Okay, so here I was thirsty and I drank a glass of water. Okay, so here I drank a glass of water has some sense. मी एक ग्लास भर पाणी पिलं. Okay, but I was thirsty. मी तहानलेलो होतो. Does it making sense? No. Why it is not? Because the first sentence is, or the second sentence, I was thirsty, and that is why I was thirsty. Why I was thirsty, and why I drink a water. Why did I drink a water, a glass of water? Because I was thirsty. Okay, I drank a glass of water because I was thirsty. So here I drank a glass of water is a subordinate clause. Why it is? Because it is not getting meaning. Okay, and why it is not getting meaning? Because after the water, because or as I was thirsty is the reason behind its drinking of water. Okay, that is why it is subordinate clause, and I was thirsty is a main clause. Then the fourth example, because I was thirsty, I drank a glass of water. Same type of example. So, though, before, because, as. till, until, these are called as subordinating clauses. Okay, subordinating conjunctions. Okay, तर अशा पद्धतीने आपण कंजंक्शनचं युनिट सुद्धा आपण काय केलेलं आहे, तर कंजंक्शनचं सुद्धा युनिट संपवलेलं आहे. समजलं का? कंजंक्शन समजलं? इज इट अंडरस्टूड? कंजंक्शन?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will see the exercise. Is it I think, is there any exercise I will have to see? Yes, there is one exercise. Question is, fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. Okay, fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. So here they have given all of the answers. Okay, but we have to just discuss them, so that we will get the actual meaning, and we will try to use it in the sentences. So let's see the first example. I visit library whenever I go to school. Okay, so here in the bracket, once, whenever, wherever, these three are the options. We have to choose one of them. Okay, there are three options of conjunctions, and out of that three we have to choose one of them. And for this example, whenever is the suitable, or it suits the example. Whenever is the suitable conjunction that we will use here. I visit library whenever I go to college. जेव्हा मी कॉलेजला जातो तेव्हा मी लायब्ररीमध्ये जातो. So whenever is the subordinating conjunction. We can use here a subordinating conjunction, that is whenever. Then see the next example. It's either going to rain or snow tonight. So it's either going to rain or snow tonight. So options are as if, either, or as. Can we use as if? It's as going to rain if snow tonight. It is not suitable. Then the next is as. Can we use as? No. It's as going to rain as snow tonight. So these two are the false option. The true option or correct option is either or. And what type of conjunctions this is? Either or. What is its type? What type of conjunction is this? Either or?
Correlative.
Correlative conjunction. Correct. So either or is the correlative conjunction, and it is used here in this example. See the third example. If you win first place, you will receive a prize. So if is the answer here, and other options are wherever, if, unless. Okay, so the best or suitable option here is if. If you win first place, you will receive a prize. जर तू पहिला नंबर मिळवलास तरच तुला प्राइज भेटेल, बक्षीस मिळेल. If you win first place, you will receive a prize. So if here is used as a subordinating conjunction, because there is a condition in this example. If you win the first place is the condition, and its effect is, or it is cause and effect relationship between two sentences. Okay, so if you win the first place is the effect. No, if you win the first place is the condition, and its effect is you will receive a prize. Okay, so here is a cause and effect relationship between these two sentences, and that is why if is the proper or correct conjunction, subordinating conjunction we can use here. Then the fourth is calculus is both easy and difficult. Both and we have used here both and. Calculus is both easy and difficult. Can we use another conjunction? Calculus is not easy but difficult. Calculus is both easy and difficult. Calculus is either easy or difficult, not but. Here,
वेटिंग रूमला मुलं आहेत.
अरे सॉरी, बघितलं नाही मी. Okay, so here calculus is both easy and difficult. I think this is the wrong option. Okay, we can't use both and. Okay, both and, because there are two different conditions, easy and difficult. Calculus is both easy and difficult. Calculus easy सुद्धा आहे आणि calculus सोपं सुद्धा आहे आणि difficult सुद्धा आहे. Both and we can't use. Okay, we have to use here not only but also, but they haven't given correct option. They have only given not and but. Okay, not or but we have to use here not only but also. Okay, calculus is not only easy but also difficult. Okay, फक्त कॅल्क्युलस हा फक्त सोपाच नाही तर तो अवघड सुद्धा आहे, असं मराठी अर्थ.
सर नायदर नॉर यूज करू शकतोय का?
एक मिनिट, इथं नायदर इझी, खरं तर हे एक्झाम्पलच जरा थोडस इझी आणि डिफिकल्ट हे दोन कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग वर्ड दिलेत त्यांनी, बरोबर आहे का? नॉट ओनली बट ऑल्सो पण इथं सुटेबल नाही होत, कारण दोन्ही कंडिशन्स आहेत, इझी आणि डिफिकल्ट, दोन्ही कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग आहेत एकमेकांना. तिथं नायदर नॉर, calculus is neither easy nor difficult.
Sir, either or use करू शकतो ना?
Either or, calculus is either easy or difficult. Either easy तरी असेल किंवा difficult. Yes, we can use either or. Okay, either easy or difficult. कोणाला तो इझी असू शकतो आणि कोणाला तो डिफिकल्टी असू शकतो, किंवा नायदर नॉर सुद्धा यूज करू शकतो. कॅल्क्युलस इज नायदर इझी नॉर डिफिकल्ट, इझी सुद्धा नाहीये आणि डिफिकल्टही नाहीये असं. सो वी कॅन, देर आर टू मेनी ऑप्शन्स दॅट वी कॅन यूज हिअर. ओके, सो बोथ अँड सुद्धा आपण यूज करू शकतो. कॅल्क्युलस इज बोथ इझी अँड डिफिकल्ट, म्हणजे तो इझी सुद्धा असतो किंवा तो डिफिकल्ट ही असू शकतो, असं सुद्धा आहे. जस्ट ए सेकंड, एक फोन येतोय मला. हॅलो, हा बोला की सर. दहा ते 12 बुधवारी. पण सर माझं मंगळवारी आहे ना 10 ते 12 तसलं. हा संध्याकाळी, हा सर. पण ऑलरेडी मला तिकडे पण लेक्चर असतील ना दुसऱ्या ब्रँचला सुद्धा. बघावं लागेल सर मला अजून काय, म्हणजे आत्ता लेक्चर मध्ये आहे सर मी. हां हां बरं 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 सर. हां हां बरोबर आहे की. बरं 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 चालतं ठीक आहे. होय होय. Okay, so where we were at the at which calculus. Yes, calculus is both easy and difficult. Okay, we were discussing about this example. So here we can use many correlative conjunctions. Okay, both and not only but also either or neither nor we can use here. Okay, so see the next example. My car has a radio and a CD player. My car has a radio and a CD player. So here there are three conjunctions: but, or, and. These are called as coordinating conjunction. Okay, but, or, and. These are the three coordinating conjunctions. My car has a radio and a CD player. माझ्या कारला रेडिओ पण आहे आणि सीडी प्लेयर पण आहे. ओके, रेडिओ आणि सीडी प्लेयर दोन्ही आहेत. ओके, so see the second exercise. Here is the second exercise. The question is fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. The exercise is fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. So let's see the first example. Let's try to solve it. Sharon hates to listen to rap music dash dash she tolerate heavy metal. Okay, so there are the two sentences and that we have to connect with the conjunction. Which would be the proper conjunction here? Sharon hates to listen to rap music dash dash she tolerate heavy metal. What would be the proper conjunction we will use here?
But.
Yes, so but is the proper and correct and suitable conjunction that we can use here. Sharon hates to listen to rap music but she tolerate heavy metal. So there are two types of musics in the western music. There are two types: rap or rap, heavy metal, and also there is pop music. Okay, and these are the three types. But here Sharon hates to listen rap. तिला काय ते आवडत नाही. But she tolerate heavy metal. But she tolerate heavy metal. पण तिला मेटल, हेवी मेटल नावाचा एक प्रकार असतो म्युझिकचा, तो मात्र तिला काय होतो तर सुटेबल होतो. So here but is the correct conjunction that we will use here. Then the next example, see the next example. Carol wanted to drive to Colorado dash dash Bill insisted that they fly. What is the correct option? And, or, but. These are the three choices you have, three options you have. Carol wanted to drive to Colorado, dash dash, Bill insisted that they fly. So which will be the correct option here? Tell me. Yes. But is the correct option. Okay. Carol wanted to drive to Colorado. कॅरलला काय करायचं होतं तर ड्राईव्ह करत कोलोरॅडोला जायचं होतं. पण बिल इन्सिस्टेड दॅट दे फ्लाय और दे शुड फ्लाय. पण बिलला असं वाटलं की त्यांनी कसं गेलं पाहिजे तर फ्लाईटनं गेलं पाहिजे, विमानानं गेलं पाहिजे. सो बट विल बी द प्रॉपर अँड करेक्ट कंजम्पशन we can use here. Carol wanted to drive to Colorado, but Bill insisted that they fly. Okay, so but will be the correct option. See the third example. I'm afraid of heights, dash dash, I appreciate the view from the top of this building. The options, 3 options that we have to select, one of them is, there are 3 options, and, yet, nor. So what would be the correct option? I'm afraid of heights, dash dash, I appreciate the view from the top of this building. Tell me what would be the correct? Yet. Correct. So yet is the correct option. I am afraid of heights. मला उंचीची भीती वाटते. Yet, तरी पण किंवा तरी सुद्धा, I appreciate the view from the top of this building. तरी सुद्धा ह्या बिल्डिंगच्या टॉप वर गेल्यावर इथून जो खालचा व्ह्यू दिसतो तो काय असतो तर तो मला खूपच भावतो, or I appreciate that view. Okay, so this is the third example. Fourth is, I was on time, dash dash, everyone else was late. I was on time, dash dash, everyone else was late. What will be the correct option? But for, these are 3 options. But is the correct option. I was on time. मी वेळेवर होतो, वेळेत होतो. But everyone else was late. पण बाकीचा प्रत्येक जण काय होता तर लेट होता. So but is the correct option. Then the fifth exercise example is, Nadia doesn't like to drive, dash dash, she takes the bus everywhere. So is the correct option. Nadia doesn't like to drive. नादियाला ड्राईव्ह करायला आवडत नाही. सो म्हणून शी टेक्स द बस एव्हरीवेअर. त्यामुळे ती सगळीकडे कुठं कसं जाते तर बस न जाते. Fill in the blanks. Let's see the another exercise we have. Fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. Okay, so here there are no there are no answers. We have to choose correct option from the options given below. So first example, let's see. I plan to take my vacation, dash dash, in June, dash dash, in July. And the options are whether or, either or as if. These are the 3 options.
Either or.
I plan to take my vacation either in June or in July. Very correct. So either or is the correct option that we have. I plan to take my vacation either in June or in July. Okay, so this is the first example. See the next. Dash dash, I'm feeling happy, dash dash sad. I try to keep a positive attitude. So options are either or, whether or when I'm. So what will be the correct option?
whether or
Mm,
Either or.
either or is the most suitable option. Okay. Either I'm feeling happy or sad. I try to keep a positive attitude. जरी मला आनंदी वाटत असेल, जरी मी आनंदी असेन किंवा दुःखी असेन, मी काय करतो तर पॉझिटिव्ह राहण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो. ओके. सो आयदर आय एम फीलिंग हॅपी और सॅड, I try to keep a positive attitude. Then the third is dash dash. Had I taken my shoes off, dash dash, I found out we had to leave again. And the options are no sooner than, rather than, whether or.
Whether or.
Whether or. Whether had I taken my shoes off or I found out we had to leave again. This is not correct option. What would be the correct option? It is no sooner than. Okay. No sooner had I taken my shoes off than I found we had to leave again. बघा काय म्हणजे. No sooner had I taken my shoes off, मी माझे शूज पायातनं काढले नाहीत तोपर्यंत, then I found out we had to leave again. माझ्या लक्षात आलं की आपल्याला परत एकदा बाहेर जावं लागेल किंवा परत एकदा हे घर सोडावं लागेल. ओके. सो नो सुनर दॅन इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. नो सुनर म्हणजे नो सुनर हॅड आय टेकन माय शूज ऑफ, जसं मी माझे शूज काढून आत आलो, दॅन आय फाउंड आउट वी हॅड टू लिव्ह अगेन. माझ्या असं लक्षात आलं की आपल्याला परत माघारी गेलं पाहिजे. ओके. सो नो सुनर दॅन इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. अंडरस्टूड? Then see the fourth example. Dash dash only I have. Dash dash only is dark chocolate, delicious. Dash dash it can be healthy. And options are whether or, not, but, just as, so.
not but.
Not but.
Not but is the correct option. Okay. Not only is dark chocolate delicious, but it can be healthy. Dark chocolate फक्त चविष्टच नसतं तर काय असतं ते हेल्दी पण असतं, असा त्याचा अर्थ आहे. देन द फिफ्थ एक्झाम्पल इज dash dash I had salad for dinner, dash dash I can have ice cream for dessert. Okay. So dash dash I had salad for dinner, dash dash I can have ice cream for dessert. And options are if then, when then, whether or.
If then.
If I had salad for dinner, then I can have ice cream for dessert. If then is not suiting to this example. What would be the option? Another option. Try to use another option. When I have salad for dinner, then I can have ice cream for dessert. This is also not the correct. Whether I had salad for dinner or I can have ice cream for dessert. Yes, it will be correct option. Okay. तो माणूस प्रश्न विचारायला लागलाय तिथं, किंवा तो माणूस विचारू इच्छितोय की वेदर आय हॅड सलाड फॉर डिनर और आय कॅन हॅव आईस्क्रीम फॉर डेझर्ट. मला डिनर मध्ये सलाड मिळणार आहे का मला आईस्क्रीम मिळणार आहे डेझर्ट म्हणजे जेवण झाल्यानंतर. ओके, सो वेदर ऑर इज द मोस्ट सुटेबल ऑप्शन, मोस्ट करेक्ट ऑप्शन वी कॅन यूज हियर. वेदर I have salad for dinner or I can have ice cream for dessert. Dessert means what? आपण जेवणानंतर काहीतरी आपलं गोड खातो त्याला काय म्हणतात? डेझर्ट म्हणतात. आणि त्यामध्ये काय येतं तर आईस्क्रीम येतं किंवा काही असं स्वीट, बर्फी किंवा गुलाबजाम वगैरे असं त्याला म्हणतात डेझर्ट, गोड पदार्थ. Okay, it's almost 11:53, so I have to take attendance first, then I will continue. Okay, first I have to take attendance. So today is 18th of September. Okay, I will you can chat your roll number in the message box also, but give me the attendance. Okay, I'm calling your roll numbers. There are only 6 minutes left for this lecture. So what we will do is we will just put your roll number in the chat box. Okay, put your roll number in the chat box so that or shall I take the attendance? It will take too much time, and there are 84 students in your class. Okay, and only 5 minutes are there, so I couldn't be complete my attendance. Okay, so what you will do is you will just comment your roll number in the chat box. I will mark your attendance by your roll number in the chat box. Okay, so comment your roll number in the chat box, all of you, please do that. Do that fast. I have only 5 minutes for this lecture. Did all of you comment your roll number in the chat box? सगळ्यांनी चॅट केला का नंबर?
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो ज्यांनी रोल नंबर चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये हे केलेला आहे दे कॅन लीव दिस मीटिंग. ओके, तुम्ही ही मीटिंग लीव करू शकता, दुसऱ्या तुमच्या लेक्चरला जॉईन करू शकता. The sum of pages of Akshay, Omkesh and Tinku is 53 years. How old is Omkesh? Akshay is 3 years older than Omkesh. Who is Omkesh is twice as old as Tinku. चिंटूचं वय जर x मानलं मी तर Omkesh Okay, so we'll stop here. Okay, for today's lecture, we'll stop here. Hello.